Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Today's reading, I am touching on the court case again, and I'm going to ask, how is Chelsy feeling about all of this, about her name being in the papers again, about all of that previous history being dragged up? You know, she's married and moved on to her own family. I think we all have a great idea of how Megan's feeling about it, and other readers have read on that. I want to read on how is Chelsy doing with all of this. Is she ignoring it? Has she turned off all the media? Is she watching it with vested interest? Let's see, Chelsy, how is Chelsy feeling about this? And because I'm talking about young people, I'm going to go to my deck Arcanum because it has a lot of pictures of young people in it. And especially in romantic situations. So let's ask, how is Chelsy feeling about her name being dragged through the media again after all these years? You know, is she angry at Harry for bringing this up? Like, why not let sleeping dogs lay? Is she embarrassed about bringing all of that up again? I mean, God knows I wouldn't want my young life being brought up in the papers right now because talk about having a good laugh. How is Chelsy feeling with all of this? How is Chelsy? How's she doing? How's Chelsy doing? Let's check in with Chelsy. And is she watching the papers? Is she watching the court case? Has she turned off the TV? Is she bothered, not bothered? The Magician. The Magician, Page of Cups, Death in reverse, the World in reverse. She's like, will this ever end? Will this ever, I just want this to end because the Death in reverse is endings. The World in reverse it's not ending. And the Page of Cups is bad news, is terrible. The Magician, I don't think she believes what Harry's doing to her. You know, he's making a lot of this stuff up and she just wants this. She is over it. Holy, okay, reading over. Thanks for watching. Just kidding. Let's check in with Chelsy. Please tell us the energy of Chelsy. Poor Chelsy Davy. What's the energy of Chelsy Davy regarding all of this? Has she had enough? Has she had enough? Is she watching it? Is she embarrassed? Okay, cards are ready. Oh, definite cut. Definite cut. We're going to get a good reading here. Yeah, Page of Cups. Now it's upright. She's like surprised how much is actually being brought up. I don't think she was prepared. This is surprising news about how much was being brought up. Two of Cups in reverse. This is, well, yeah. She might be surprised how much Harry is upset about them breaking up, because Two of Cups upright is your soulmate, is, you know, the love of your life, almost your twin flame. And when it's in reverse, it's the split up. I think she's surprised how much Harry's bringing it up. Eight of Swords in reverse. She doesn't feel like a victim at all. No, she doesn't feel like a victim in this, because Eight of Swords upright is the victim card, is keeping your blinder on and hiding. And I don't think she is. I think she might be watching because the blinder is off and she doesn't feel like a victim in this. So she's not hiding away. She's definitely not hiding away. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you know what? I think she's almost surprised how much Harry is making it out to be. How much he lost the love of his life, because this is Seven of Cups upright is confusion, imagination, making up stories, gaslighting, having a lot of choices. When it's in reverse, it is end of confusion. It can still be gaslighting and lying, but it's also out of choices. I'm thinking she's also thinking she had no choice, but she just didn't want to be a victim of this anymore. She had no choice. She gave him 7 chances, and she had no choice to end it. But I think she's surprised how much Harry is still in love with her. Oh, Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, she's over it. She's over it. She's surprised how much Harry is still bringing it up. I think she's surprised I mean, she gave him 7 chances, and then she freed herself from him. And I think she's surprised how much Harry is upset about it, because she gave him 7 chances. Like, I've given you 7 chances. And she freed herself. And I also think she's also realizing the bullet that she dodged by splitting up with him. It's just this Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords upright is broken heart, devastation, and it usually involves love, but it can involve a lot of things. It could involve like losing a pet, for example, or losing out on getting fired from your favorite job, but in reverse. And we're talking about love here, especially with the Page of Cups. Look at all that we've got, the cups on the table. I think she got over it a lot quicker than he did, and I think she's a little bit surprised how much it meant to him, because it's like, I gave you 7 chances before I freed myself of you, and now I think she's a little bit shocked how much she meant to him. Oh, 3 of Cups in reverse on top of the 2 of Cups. She was always concerned about a third party in that relationship, and I don't think it belongs on her. I think he might be saying it was the media, so this could be some of the confusion as well and gaslighting that he's bringing up. It was the media that split us up, and she's like, It was the other women that you brought into this relationship. Isn't that interesting? How he disparaged his father about bringing in a third person into a relationship, but he was also doing the same to her. Ooh, the devil. A lot to do with his drugs and his drinking. A lot to do with she freed herself from that. I think it was his extracurricular activities and his drugs and his drinking, and she didn't see an end to that. Ooh, Judgment in reverse. She did not give him any more chance. She gave him 7 chances, and that was it. Done, done, done. It was his... I'm thinking, she's thinking, it had nothing to do with the media. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Harry? Like, oh, 6 of Wands. And she's like, you loser. 6 of Wands in reverse, because 6 of Wands upright is victorious, is completion. You won the battle. In reverse is you loser. Yeah, she's like, you are such a loser. You lie, you drink, you do drugs, you bring in third parties. I am so happy that I untied myself from you and I took the blinders off and saw exactly what you are. The world, yeah, she's like, she is done with, like, she is so over Harry. She's glad that chapter is out of her life. And she is moving on. Like, this almost looks like her with the blonde hair and moving on and moving on, moving out of this reading. So she's watching it with a little bit of interest. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. She's watching it with a little bit of interest. She's seeing how Harry is lying and manipulating, and she's really glad she's not a part of it. Because 3 of Pentacles upright would be, oh, I wish I could be there. I wish I could be a part of it. I wish I could be telling my truth. And in reverse is, I'm just really glad I'm not part of it. Like, don't drag me into this. Do not drag me into this. Do not tell me to come and be a witness. Do not, because I am not going to participate. This part of my life is over. I dodged a bullet. Yeah, no, I'm so glad I am not part of it. I'm not part of it. Is she watching? Yeah, she's watching. Oh, Knight of Cups. She has her knight in shining armor. She has her knight in shining armor. She's not bothered by Harry at all. She's happy. Knight of Cups, she's happy. Someone else came in and helped her. And here we have the Star in reverse. And I think and she knows how much Diana was playing on his mind. She just didn't, you know what I'm getting with this? She didn't want to compete with a ghost. Because if you're new here, Diana the star is my Diana card, because number one, she lives in the stars. Look at that. We have another moon, which is the Diana vibe, because Diana, the moon huntress, and plus she was a Cancerian, a moon. But the star card, because there's 7 small stars, which is July, and 1 big star first. And that was her birthday, July the 1st. And when she's in reverse, Chelsy did not want to compete with the ghost. Did not want to compete with the ghost of she knew. 4 of Swords. I think she knew this wasn't going anywhere. I think she knew this was kind of like, yeah, I'm over it. I'm going to lay this to rest. She just wants this all to be laid to rest. And also the death, because 4 of Swords can sometimes be the death. So the death of Diana was something that was a big part of their relationship, and she just did not want to compete with the ghost, and I don't blame her. I know a lot of times, not all widowers or widows, but when you if it's really too soon, you're competing with a ghost, and you can't compete with a ghost, and that's why a lot of times people move on. And I think here she just knew that the death of Diana was a big part of Harry's life, and she also probably knew that's why he was with his drugs and his drinking. 4 of Cups in reverse. I think she has some regrets. Again, I'm so glad I picked this deck. This is a blonde girl. I think she was like thinking about it, and I either move forward with this or I move on. Like she was like kind of apathetic about it. Bored. I would say she was kind of bored with the whole thing, with being with Harry and constantly having, these arguments, and it could have been part of the media. And in reverse is regrets. I think she regrets how some things were handled. Maybe she regrets not giving it up sooner, letting it go on for as long as she did. Maybe she regrets she couldn't help Harry get over his mother's death. A 7 of Wands. Yeah, upright. She's defended a lot of her actions. She's watching Harry defend himself. And the Wheel. She's just really sad how his life has turned out. She's really, really sad how his life has turned out. And 6 of Swords. She's moved on. You know, what's interesting, I did that one reading is Chelsy versus Megan. And Chelsy is absolutely 100% Harry's love of his life. And I can't say the same for Chelsy at all. She saw what she was coming into, and I wouldn't say so much it's the media. I would like to see like Page of Swords here for the media. Even Queen of Swords can be the media. I think it was Harry who ended that relationship, not the media. And that's how she knows it's all a big lie. But she's moved on. She's found her knight in shining armor, and she's happy with that. And yeah, she's watching it. I think she just really feels sad for Harry about the way the Wheel in reverse, how his life has turned out. And how he's constantly defending himself. He's got 6 things here he's defending himself against, and how he always has to defend himself and his actions. And I think what also with the Wheel in reverse and the defending here, he's not defending himself around the right things. He's defending himself, I guess you could say, this a little bit about the media always coming after him. And with the Wheel in reverse here, the Wheel of Fortune, he's not defending himself around the right things. He thinks they're attacking him, but they aren't. That's not what he needs to concern himself around. Interesting here, we didn't get Megan in here at all. Like, she just doesn't care. She honestly doesn't care. She just is really kind of sad for him that he hasn't moved on. And she's glad she dodged a bullet. And she's not his soulmate or twin flame. She's found hers and she's happy with it. She's moved on. What's interesting about this 6 of Swords is that there's no baby in this picture. So this is just her moving on to distant lands. Interesting, I said Page of Swords, the Page of Swords hasn't shown up, and it was the next one. Yeah, she realizes Page of Swords is my internet card. And when it's in reverse, she sees all the trolls and all the stuff on the internet. She does. She does. And she's just, I think she's watching from afar. She's Two of Wands upright. She's watching, here's the globe. She's watching from afar what's going on. Yeah, and the bird. She's reading a little bit on the internet, but she's glad where she is. She's glad she's far away from it. And the sun. Yeah, she's enjoying her time in Africa. And because we have, does she have 1 or 2 children? If she doesn't, she's going to have a second one soon. She's loving her life. She's loving her life. She's let it go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. She's just glad where she is right now. Because upright, this would be her divorced after she meets Harry with the big balloon payment and being single. She's just happy she's not single. When 9 of Pentacles is in reverse, you're just happy you aren't single. And she has her King of Pentacles. She has her King of Pentacles. She's happy. She's happy. She's happy. I don't know what Chelsy is. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. I'm just getting, it wouldn't be worth the money. It certainly wouldn't be worth the money to be his King of Pentacles. So he would be the King of Pentacles because he's a Virgo. And she would not be happy to be his wife at all, because as the Queen of Pentacles is the natural soulmate to the King of Pentacles. This is also telling me she was not his natural soulmate, and to her, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it would just not be worth being his soulmate. It would not be worth it. Would not be worth it. I think she's found her King of Pentacles, and it's not Harry. It's not Harry. King of Wands could be the media. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I think we've got enough information. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. And why don't you share it with Myra? Take good care. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.